Phones like this confuse me. Why put a strong chipset with just only 4GB RAM? It makes me wonder if this device is a solid one or is one of those devices that would just hang. Or the chipset is just there for 5G. While the 4GB RAM says that Redmi didn't prioritize multitasking on this one. Anyways, this is the Redmi 15C 5G. It's a bulky device with a U-notch, large display, and a sleek finish. Let's see if it's any different from the regular Redmi 15C. Unboxing this device is simple, but it's better than most. You get the device itself, a 33 watts fast charger, USB-C cable, and a transparent case. Next, let's move to the display and the design of this device. The 15C 5G is a big phone measuring at 8mm and it weighs about 205 grams. So you definitely feel the size and the weight when you hold it. Compared to the Oppo A6, which has the same 6000 mAh battery, it's really slim, while this is very big. Now, the frame is plastic, the front is made of glass, and it's protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. And depending on the variant you have, you either get a glass-stick back or an eco leather finish. It supports dual nano SIM and memory card. It's IP64 rating, which is pretty normal for the price. That said, it's a bit odd that this one has water sampling touch, but it's still IP64. It just defeats the purpose to me, because why should I be using this phone in the water when it will spoil while I'm swimming or bathing? On the front, you get a massive 6.9-inch LCD display. It has 120Hz refresh rate and the resolution is 720 by 1600 pixels. It's not the sharpest display out there, but scrolling and animation feels smooth and is perfect for everyday use. On Antutu, it scores about 546K, which shows that the chipset is very strong in its class and it can handle games like PUBG and Call of Duty. But the storage option makes it funny. Now, this particular device I'm having here comes in 4GB and 128GB storage. Now, there are other variants like the 6GB version that comes with 256 and the 8GB version that comes in 256. Now, in my region, this is the only one available, so it's quite worrisome. So for example now, playing game is supposed to be smooth, but the fact that it comes with 4GB RAM, it hangs time to time. I wouldn't say this device is slow, but there's always that little glitch, and it deals mostly with multitasking or heavy graphics. Now, for those of you that love to use memory card, you can expand your storage up to 1TB with memory card. Now, let's move to software and AI features. The 15C 5G runs on Xiaomi's HyperOS 2, which feels smooth and intuitive. You get things like screen recording, you get app drawer, but you don't get things like split screen or edge panel. Now, I'm sure we don't have those features because of the 4GB RAM, because multitasking features like that will just fail on this device. Now, Xiaomi promises 2 years of software updates, which is good for long-term support for this device. Security patches, up-to-date software for 2 years. It will be good to get up to 3 or 5 years, but it's a step up for a device in its price point. Now, on the AI side, it comes with just Gemini and Circle to Search. While these features are good, I feel like having only 2 generic AI features is a letdown, because the competition has more. You have devices like Infinix and Tecno with about 8 or more AI features. So I feel like Xiaomi is not prioritizing AI right now. It will be good to actually see them do more in terms of AI in the future. Now let's move to the camera on the Redmi 15C 5G. It's powered by a 50MP main camera and it handles everyday photography. Okay, not perfect, but okay. You get useful modes like HDR, night mode, auto night mode, portrait, and time-lapse. Video recording is limited at 1080p at 30fps or 720p at 30fps, which is normal for devices on this price point. Now on the front, you get an 8MP selfie camera. It has HDR, soft lighting ring, portrait, time-lapse, and night mode. With the front camera still limited at 1080p at 30fps. As I said earlier, it's normal for the price point, and I don't like to critique cameras at this price point. You know what we do normally? I'll share pictures and videos I took with this device, and you guys let me know in the comments if it's a good one or if it's just basic. Now let's move to battery and charging of this device. On paper, Xiaomi said this device can go 2 days plus with a 6000 mAh battery that comes with it. They say it can go up to 21 hours with video playback and 22 hours on reading and as much as 88 hours on music playback time. Now in my real world usage, my experience was simple. If you're a light user, you can get 2 days plus or 2 days on this device. If you're a heavy user, you can get 24 hours at least. Bad at least 16 or 18 hours. Now for charging, you get the 33-watt charging brick in the box, and charging from 0 to 100 takes an hour 30 minutes. You also get 10 watts wired reverse charging, which you can use to charge buds or smaller devices. But personally, I feel like 10 watts is quite slow, especially when the battery is 6000 mAh. Anyways, what do I know? Now let's move to security and connectivity. The Redmi 15C 5G keeps things simple with the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Now, I know a lot of you would think it's in display. Nope, it's not. Now, you also get AI face unlock for quick access. It's good, but it's not the best. I feel like someone that looks closely identical to you would just use your face or use their face to unlock it. So I would say you stick to the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Also, you get NFC, though it's not available in all regions, but most of them will come with it for payments and sharing files. On the connectivity side, the phone offers dual SIM and memory card slot, as I said earlier, and it has different bands of network. You can use 2G, 4G, and you can go up to 5G. And the 5G band is actually fast. Now, I think I've talked about every part about this device, so let me just move to the conclusion. Now, I think this is a solid entry-level device, especially the fact it has 5G. For the price of 174,000 naira, you're getting 6000 mAh battery, 33 watts fast charging, big display, Dimensity 6400 chipset, 2 years of software updates. Now, there's a lot of downsides to this device, but the pros are a lot. Now, the downside includes the fact that it's bulky. As I said, the Oppo A6 has the same battery size and it's lighter. Now, there are not a lot of AI features by default. It just has generic AI features, and I feel like it could be better. There's also a U-notch. This is what Samsung does, that everybody gets angry at them and complains. Now, Redmi is doing it. For this price point, I shouldn't be seeing this. There are other Android devices that have punch hole cut out, so I feel like it could be better. The device has a lot to offer, but it could be better. I just feel like I'm looking at the same 15C. But we see this a lot with most devices. Samsung does it too with its A series. They just add 5G to the device and they don't change anything. They just improve the chipset. So overall, I don't think it's a bad phone. It's one of the phones I would tell people to buy, but I will tell you that it will lag. There's a thin line between good multitasking and hanging. That's what this device will give you. Anyways, like, and don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about the device. Tell me what you think about my review. Let's have a conversation in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.